What's up, everybody? How are you? Oh, oh, stupid autofocus. What? Come on. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to fix that. Happy Sunday. I don't know why my camera's acting all weird. We're gonna fix it. Just a sec. Autofocus, no. There we go. I don't understand. All right. How's it going, Miss Ebony? How you doing? How are we today? Yay. What's up, Skip?
By fire and driven by razor-sharp determination. When we take on a mission, we must succeed or die. Our style is unique and deadly, and no one wants to suffer the wrath of the Ninja Empire.
Skip, thank you so very much for that subscription. We are coming up to, what, 13 months. Oh my goodness. Imagine your food is getting more views. I know it is. I know, it's hurtful. You don't need to rub it in my face with some salt. That's just mean. But it's all good, because I'll be doing like weekly, I think. Oh, Hulk buns. It's coming together, man. It's looking good. No, I was just kidding. I honestly, I don't have any problems with what's happening because I'm trying stuff out. Like, I'm really, I guess, putting stuff up on shorts for the vlog. Because I don't, like, I had this grand plan about what I was going to do and how I wanted to do it. And, well, I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I don't have time to do all those edits and stuff like that. So I got to start smaller and then build my way up. So I'm going to go back to the idea of those halfway confessionals that I used to do, you know, and take you on conventions. And so we're going to do it like once a week. I think we're going to start off with once a week and then have shorts, hopefully every day, at least once or twice a day. And so, you know, just trying new things to see. It's just, I don't know. And it is food. Food is like all over it.
Our ninja spirit is fueled by fire and driven by razor-sharp determination. When we take on a mission, we must succeed or die. Our style is unique and deadly, and no one wants to suffer the wrath of the Ninja Empire.
Don, thank you so very much for that subscription. What are we up? We're 11 months. Thank you so very much for that sub, man, and that support. You are awesome. I think maybe this month we might have to actually change up my stuff. All right, we got to do something to make that more special. It's like, oh, we've got X amount of people who have subscribed. We do the thing, you know. There's got to be something. I don't know, because it is very long. And as I'm getting more and more people working my way, my goal by the end of this year is to have 500 followers. At least, and I think we can make that happen. That's I think is a reasonable enough goal. But if we start getting more and more people and they start doing more and more stuff, it's just gonna be impossible for me to, like, that'll just be the whole stream. Oh, this one's not even it. This one. Many months I've been subbed. I don't know. It's raining and warming up. That's good. What page are we on? Mondo, what's going on? Page 7. So we're on page 8. Okay. I have to figure out what page I was going to be on. Do you ever get you that pen? No, not yet. I get to contact them on Monday. I mean, I started looking. I was like, man, maybe I should just buy one. Just deal with it and just pick it up and buy one. But I was like, you know what? Let me ask first. You know, I'm going to ask tomorrow and just be like, hey, seriously, like, what's up with this pen? Do you draw in your sleep? I don't think so. Yeah. That'd be so awesome if I could. I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna have an oatmeal cream pie. The boss gave it to me and I was like, yay. Oh. Ooh, deep freeze. No good. It's too cold. Alright, let's see. What are we doing? My style for the... Oh, really? No, that's great. Oh, nice. Oh, that's real cute. That's awesome. I like that a lot. That's the reason the Hulk isn't finished. That's fair. 2 sculpts a week. Wow, man, that's a lot. Alright, so... know who you are. Hi, boss.
How's the chat doing?
They're good. They're talking about how it's cold.
I have to go refill my water bottle. I finished it.
Oh, good job. I have mine somewhere. I do. I'm gonna try and finish mine before I come to bed.
You should draw me some eyeballs. Thanks.
Apparently, I have to draw some eyeballs. We'll do that a little later. When she comes back, I'll make sure she knows that all y'all said hello. Oh, yeah. Forgot. Normally I make this with this. 5. I guess we want that bigger. So like that. Something like that. And it can be like so. Try to give a lot of space with not a lot of... There we go. Fun part, I'm gonna break out my ruler. Oh, why? Because he was doing muscles? All right. How's everyone's weekend? How'd you guys go? Not go. How'd you guys... What'd you guys do? How about that? The Spider-Man one? Oh, come on. That wasn't that bad. Seven. Quite overtime free weekend. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's true. I understand when when you start liking the overtime money, and then they're like, oh. Especially when they're like, man, you've done such a great job that we don't need any more overtime. Like, oh, man. Like, man, I should suck more. That way I could get all the stuff done. Hey Don, did you see? I finished. I was like, I finished this one too. Not too bad. So close on some of the ones that I couldn't finish. But finished this one. Excited. One, two. Seeing a Kaiser portrait? Nope. Absolutely not. I can tell you the list of people that are coming. I actually made a list. So I'm going to a convention, right? I told you guys about Farpoint. So I'm going to a convention, and I plan on finishing the rest of my G.I. Joes. So, right, because I have, right, we got all the way up to 31, and I did Snake Eyes, right? We did that one together. So 32, which means I have 18 more to draw. So over that weekend, I'm going to draw 18 more G.I. Joes, and then I'll have this book finished, and I'll be able to use it for another sketchbook tour. Yay! Sketchbook tours. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. I was using my Copics to draw real. It's creepy. Now the image is creepy. We'd like to see a Kaiser portrait. Let's see. Who we just finished? We did Static today. All right, so yeah, I don't know why. I mean, just take a look at the Black Dragon. That's good enough, right? Let's see. So we got we got Icon. That's the ones that are left. We got Icon, Green Lantern, Black Lightning, Spawn, Bishop, Signal, Brother Voodoo, Steel, Miles Morales, Aqualad, Nubia, War Machine, Falcon, Luke Cage, which should be very easy, Blue Marvel, Isaiah Bradley, Nick Fury, you know, the Samuel Jackson one, Firestorm, Misty Knight, Spectrum, Cloak, King Grayskull, and Panthro, because I don't care what anyone says, Panthro is black. 18 Joes picked out. I do not. I drew Snake Eyes, which means I have to draw Storm Shadow. That's a must in my world. So that's just the way that's gonna be. If a Snake Eyes is drawn by my hand, a Storm Shadow is quickly following. So one out of 18 is picked. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why, is there something you want to see? Shouldn't Scarlet be required as no? It's like no. You don't understand the arguments and, you know, nerd fights that I had to go through about Storm Shadow. So, you know, it's just one of those ones. And well, the nerd fights that I had about Snake Eyes mostly, right? Because I was big into ninjas, and I really appreciated the fact that they had ninjas in G.I. Joe, right? And as I got older, because my first G.I. Joe, my first G.I. Joe comic was the Silent issue. And so, you know, Storm Shadow, Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow have always been part of who I was. And but I really enjoyed Storm Shadow more. And then as time went on and I found out more, I found out that, well, he wasn't a ninja, he was a commando. That due to toy marketing, you need to become a ninja. I'm doing layouts before I draw your eyeballs. I needed to get the comic page laid out before I do
You
eyeballs.
should do your work because my eyeballs tonight. But I want everyone to know you're a slacker.
Yep. Everyone said hi to you, by the way.
The lunchboxes are already up from the basement and the sandwiches are already made.
Oh. Okay. Is there anything specific you wanted to have in there besides the sandwiches that you've already made? Okay.
No, I don't know which one was going to make the lunch in the morning, but I figured I'd make it here.
Okay. Lifeline. I have Falcon in there. I said Falcon. Falcon is number 18. See? Snake eyes, being black, beautiful lips. No, those are. It's just no. Just no. Just I was like, just no. Can't believe he's a slacker. I want to know why Piccolo's not on that list. Because he's not. Because I have I know why. Because I have an entire book for, I guess it's for DBZ, mostly DBZ and Naruto. Or is it just DBZ? Because there's a million people in DBZ as well. So I don't know. In Timberland Snake, well that's cool. Yeah, that makes sense. The thing that I loved about G.I. Joe is that you could just be anything. You know? Like, oh, I'm an MP. Like, yeah, it was an MP. And you're like, alright. And then it's like, oh, I got this dog. It's like, what? Why are we traveling with the dog? Wait, what? Okay. If Panther then Piccolo. DBZ. Named after the worst time of dice roll. like critical fail. Yeah. Well, I mean, one is named Mutt. They're like Mutt is junkyard and Mutt. So I guess the dog was named Mutt. I don't know. Not everyone got the best names. That's very true. Like Chuckles. Chuckles always, that one always got me. Like, codename Chuckles. Like, wait, what? What are we on, page 8? The dog was oh my goodness. Okay, so the dog was Junkyard. And the person was named Mutt. Fighter jet and helicopter certified. Nice. Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna eat some Popeyes. Oh, nice. Enjoy, Mandala. Thanks for popping in. Wear hats and helmets in their own hair. That's true. Handler was Mutt, and more people were scared to get bit by Mutt. Nope. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, true. I mean, I get that, but still. Sometimes sometimes you just have to question. You're like, what? What? Nope. Maybe on this side. Odelia doesn't have him sleeping with a dog. Well, she wants me to do something else. It was something I should have done. She asked me to do it, and I was like, yeah, of course. And then I promptly didn't do it. So it is completely and utterly my fault. Looks like that might need to be a little bit bigger. Okay, there we go. Yay. Okay. Hey G, what's up? How's the sleep, man? How's it going? How you been sleeping? How's life? Sleep is fine, really? That's great. It's good to hear. Normally with, little ones, that's not just normally just doesn't happen. You know what I mean? Newborns and whatnot. You're not. I mean, I have like low hours when I'm working and stuff, but I mean, you're not. It's not 3 hours. That's not a lot, man. Just saying. Not a lot. It's all the same. Okay. Just much louder. Also fair. Smaller, because the man's head was far too big. Okay. Probably need to put some background into this one. We'll get to see. Did I draw someone else? Somewhere else? I don't think so. Oh, I did. There is a fifth person. Really, just randomly forgot about him because I didn't draw him as much. He's gonna get beat down pretty quick. New alarm clock out. Yeah. Oh, that's true. Nope. Okay, so that means we can put him. So we can put the tall dude back here. Taller guy. Put the little one. It's not necessarily little, but smaller one here. Okay, we have another short, but he's a bit wider. Feed, sleep. Meh. Feed first, change the kids to regular poops, then sleep. Yeah, that all sounds about right. Nope, beware. Yeah, Explodo poops are coming. Sadly, there's no way around it.
Hi, stream.
Hello. How are you?
I'm wet.
Okay.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. They're trying to throw in some comic pages, you know?
Got the candles down there.
Huh?
The candles have been moved.
Yeah. Discord fell off too. Oh, nice.
What's this page?
The right before page. we're so well, there's this one, and this is when we established that the Black Dragon only has issues with one person in this group.
Oh, in this group.
In this particular
and then
group.
They're like, you can't fight him. You're gonna have to get through me. And he's
Right.
like, whatever.
Right, and then yeah, it's exactly what happens.
Yeah, you totally. I miss Ebony. Alright, how is everyone doing? I'm quite mad actually because I have this stupid song stuck in my head. I don't even care about it. It's the stupid Legally Blonde song, the Oh My God, the first one. Oh my god, you guys.
See, you watched that play? I did not.
Yeah, I know. And it's stuck in my head. And you know what? It's gonna stay stuck in my head because the stupid theater department is doing Legally Blonde for the next play.
No,
Oh my god, you guys.
no escape. There's no escape.
Iggy's here, said howdy Brian.
Oh,
Hi Iggy.
what's up, Iggy? Why is it not? Oh, there you are. Hey, well, look at that. Yeah, what up, we go? Hey, what's up? Let me get one of them oatmeal cream pies. Anytime, man. Just come on over. Sorry, my chat just.
Oh my god, you guys. You know the worst thing about that song? Is they spell
It's stuck in your head.
Is they spell oh my god, O-M-I-G-O-D. Oh me god. Why? Why? Why can't they just be like normal?
Because, what? I mean, normal is. What fun is normal?
No, I'm not. I'm part of the crew. I'm thinking I might audition for the next one because I've always wanted to be an actor in a play. But it's funny because I have stage fright, so it probably won't go well.
And it might be something you'd have to work. You'd have to work through.
No. He said, going good, thanks. That's what he just said.
Good.
It's the P shot.
What? Oh, little kids. So, like babies. When you're like, oh, your diaper's full. Let me
Oh,
change your
and then
diaper.
they-
You take it. You're like, oh, do. And then they just. And you're like, no, don't pee on me.
Nice. My daughter is part of a stage crew at her school too. Oh, that's cool. Boom, 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 boom. I have a test tomorrow.
Seems like you got a lot going on.
It's about how bills become laws and how people can do things to make like districts red or blue, like gerrymandering. You know that?
What?
Like gerrymandering,
Sorry.
where they split up the districts
Oh.
and they put more, just enough more red people, even though there's technically more blue people in the population. There's more red people per district.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, because they did that, they can do that. Yeah, that's what I have.
Well, there's this really nifty song from Schoolhouse Rocks that
Oh
I'll
yeah.
tell you.
How a Bill Becomes a Law. I'm good on that actually. That song is like, I don't know how it goes, but I know how a bill becomes a law. Because I remember that. remember when we'd have Schoolhouse Rocks in the car all the time.
Yep.
I'm just a baby.
Yep.
And then the conjunction junction, what's your function? You know that.
Yep. See, we were good parents.
I have a test tomorrow too. My coworkers are going to test my patience.
Dude.
Poor you. It's Ebony love. Miss Ebony says me too. That's so sad. I should get better coworkers. And I know that's not how it works, but I can dream.
You know what? You hold on to that dream.
I can dream.
You hold on to that dream.
I started this month's Fulcrum Challenge. I have no clue what that is, but good for you.
The Fulcrum is a art group. And
What's the challenge?
redesign Black History Month. Redesign a black superhero.
Oh, like redesign or just redesign a superhero?
Redesign a black superhero.
I don't know many of them. There's Miles Morales.
There is.
There's what's his name? Green Lantern. It's funny. I only know the Black Green Lantern. I don't know any of the white ones.
Well, I mean, that's all right.
But isn't the Hawkeye, at least in the movies, he's black?
Yeah, in the movies he's black. Yep.
I don't know anything about the comics. I have failed my father, but you don't have to tell him that. No, I don't know anything about any superheroes, if we're being honest. They're like a black Superman.
There is a black Superman. There's like an official black Superman. You know, they've done 5 million different worlds. So
Squirrel Green Lantern?
wait,
Are you joking?
there's a squirrel Green Lantern?
Like Spider-Ham, but like Green Lantern and a squirrel.
I mean, I know there's a Red Lantern that's, you know, a cat.
Why?
Its master got, like, I think it was raped and murdered, and the cat had such hatred, and the ring found them.
No, there's a normal squirrel. There's a normal squirrel Green Lantern.
It was okay.
Oh, Black Panther. I
okay.
liked to. I really
It
did
was
like to. It was
okay.
cool. See, and I'm so mad because a lot of people were talking about it and they're like, yeah, well, it was alright. It was okay. I thought it was really cool.
It was
I think the
okay.
bad guy was really cool. Except I didn't really like his wing on his ankles. They look stupid.
Well, that was his design. There's nothing.
Well, no. It's just weird. Why was that his design? Why couldn't he get cool wings? Why do you have to get like you know?
There was some reason, and I forgot why his wings were like that.
So weird. How is he able to fly? His wings are so tiny.
They're magical.
That's crazy. Why didn't you like it? Or why didn't you love it? Why didn't you think it was amazing, Miss Ebony? And Skipper Wing, if it's not in the Spider-Ham way, how is it a squirrel? Is it like a guy who thinks he's a squirrel?
No, it must be a squirrel, like a regular squirrel. You know, just like the cat.
It's like they mixed Mexican culture with Greek. Is that bad? I mean, I guess it's not good.
But Namor always had wings on his feet. Like born of the axolotl, or not the axolotl,
In the same way that Rocket Raccoon is an alien raccoon that's not from Earth. So he's an alien squirrel?
he just looks like a squirrel.
Rocket Raccoon's not an alien raccoon?
Wait, he's not?
Well, you said he just looks like it.
No, I'm talking about the squirrel. I guess. So it's an alien that just kind of looks like a squirrel, and we label him as squirrel.
Some scenes fell flat for me. That's fair.
Well,
I feel like that is true for every movie.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, and? I'm sorry, that one, I'm like, everything, and, yeah.
I think it's kind of weird that she didn't kill him, though. It makes sense, but, like, I would have killed him.
Jeez.
He's bad. Well, I guess he's not bad, but he's not good. And he has too much power. He's corrupt.
It's like, you're horrible. I'm going to kill you now.
Yeah. Tried to kill like all my people.
He did.
He almost got away with it too.
If it wasn't for those stupid kids and that dog too.
The whole Killmonger scene, sigh.
Yeah.
What? What's that Killmonger?
Remember
scene
when
again?
she went into the dream state?
Oh yeah. Why was that bad? I thought that was cool. I thought that was
I think
really
Miss
cool.
Miss 70s just hate.
Because like, and seeing Shuri get mad, I wasn't ready. Okay. I thought the Killmonger thing was cool because it's kind of like real life. Like you're more like people you don't want to be like, or you don't want to accept
Well,
your flaws in
Yeah,
yourself.
it's like there's just
I thought it was cool.
Bad
I thought it
people.
wasn't like a perfect little Disney movie scene.
that's honestly what I really liked because they still was like, nope, guess what? It's not perfect.
Yeah, that's why I
Yeah.
thought it was cool. I think it added more depth to the movie.
Yep.
Also, it's not like they could get Chadwick back for that scene. True.
I mean, they could have done a whole lot of
Yeah, I just think they
CG.
would have done the Liv and Maddie thing.
Do you know how in poor taste that would have been?
Well, yeah, but if I didn't think that's what was gonna happen. But if they were, like, they could have.
I mean, they could have, but
I
I'm
think
just
it would have
like,
been kind of weird. But
that would have been in such poor taste.
who else do you think it could have been? Like
I
the
liked
dad or the
I
mom?
liked Killmonger there because it was just, as much as they're all like, you're so, everyone was like, we're so anti Killmonger, and then it's just like, oh, yeah, you know what? I wasn't wrong. Like I went about it the wrong way, but I wasn't wrong, and it's like you know it, so.
I don't remember who that is. I thought M'Baka was going to die when he got punched.
He did get punched pretty hard, didn't he?
How did it end again? Wasn't it like he was healing, and the one lady was like, "They're so bad, we should get rid of them." He's like, "Not yet." Something like that.
And
It's
something
like
like
they were nice.
something like that. They're like
Kill
they will come to us. They will need to come to us for help because now everyone's not looking for the Atlanteans. They're going to be looking at Wakanda. So.
But the lame way the queen died, that was kind of lame.
Yeah.
I thought she should have lived.
I mean,
She should have lived. That was an L. L scene.
I can agree with that.
I agree with you on one thing. Are you gonna watch the new Into the Spider-Verse when it comes out?
Are you talking to me?
I don't really know what it's about. I haven't
It's
watched the
like,
trailer all of it yet.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it about?
Doesn't matter.
Do you know the movie where they get all three of the Spider-Mans, like Andrew
Yeah,
Garfield,
it's the
older one, and
last
Tom
Spider-Man.
Holland?
It's the last
Why
Spider-Man.
are they all there? Like, how'd they all get there?
Multiverse.
Why did it open?
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
Okay.
I haven't watched it yet. I was told to, but I still haven't watched
I
it.
think I've watched one of the Tom Holland Disney movies, or Tom Holland Spider-Man movies, and I don't think I've watched any of the, what's his name, Andrew Garfield,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't even know the name of the other guy. So I can say I don't think I've watched it. It did come fast to Disney, like to Disney to stream it,
What did?
like the movie.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it would take longer. Because didn't the other movie, like Raya, take forever to get on there?
Yeah, but that was one of the first ones.
That's fair. That's a good.
There's like, hey.
It's so weird. I keep seeing the person who voice acted for like the Raya, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's she's like, her voice is so like rememberable, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she is so not Raya in those shows.
But
She's so not Disney. And I'm like, oh, it's not very Disney princess of you.
Oh. Why? What?
I don't know. She's just like a normal person with anger and swear words.
Oh. Anger and swear words.
Hot take. I don't think either Marvel or Disney really knew what to do with Spider-Man in the MCU.
That's fair. They just kind of made things happen.
I didn't watch. Oh, he said Marvel or Sony.
Oh, I definitely in Sony. It's like,
I didn't watch the last Holland Spider-Man fully. I watched one and I couldn't tell you which one it was. I don't remember it. Like, Holland is well cast, but the themes of each movie go nowhere.
that's true, but he is the best.
So, like, the writing is bad, but the acting is good. Is pretty much what you guys are saying.
No, I think he's the best Spider-Man. He plays Spider-Man very well.
Yeah, like, the acting is good. It's good actors, good characters and everything, but the story is bad. The
Yeah.
writing is bad.
Yeah, just I don't think it's just things happen. They don't seem like movies. They just seem like this would be a good episode.
Yes, it's kind of like a short little comic
Yeah,
or something.
yeah. And they're like, this would be a great episode, and you're just like, but this is supposed to be, it's cost a couple $1 million to make.
That's so crazy. That's not very good. Also, if May was the one who taught Holland WGPCGR, I have no idea what that means. Did Ben not teach him WGPCGR?
With great power comes.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. When he died, if not Ben, then why did Tom become Spider-Man? I don't know who Ben is.
Wow, man, I really did fail you, didn't I?
I don't know anything.
Uncle Ben, it's his uncle that died. The reason he became Spider-Man.
Okay. I'm sorry.
It's like,
I know nothing about superheroes. I literally watch superhero stuff to kill time. I don't actually follow the story. I'm like Brown, except I talk less.
oh my goodness, that boy talks so much. Ben doesn't exist either. Oh my goodness.
What does TBF stand for?
To be honest, to be fair.
Oh, to be fair. Okay.
Come on now, you're the one who's supposed to be knowing this. I should be asking you those questions.
I suck at acronyms. It's so funny. My friends will say something. What does that mean? And I'm like, I do not know this. It means this. I'm like,
Kaiser failed. Yeah, no, it is. I could have swore he knew, but I was
I
okay.
don't think it's his fault. I think he knew at one point, and I
very
was just like, I don't care.
Very wrong and situated.
But I don't remember Uncle Ben at all.
Clearly.
I keep seeing scenes from the Holland movies though, like the one where Zendaya's like, "You're Spider-Man." Oh, like Civil War pretends we don't have with great power comes great responsibility, and then come No Way Home, it's May's quote she teaches him as she dies.
It's like, wait, what? She's dead? Oh well. It's like, wait.
Wong says that took me out of it so much.
Yeah, I can see that. What to do?
Like everyone's dying words. It's everyone's dying words.
Yeah, everyone, yeah.
Everyone's dying words is with great power
Comes great responsibility, yeah.
That's so funny.
The line of lines.
What would your last words be?
Probably just breath.
You smell.
You guys still suck. No, F minus. F minus.
To be fair, I think Tamai, as I say it, was looking for a meaningful out form of the series. Who's Tamai? Tommy,
What?
Tamai. Skipper said to be fair, I think Tamai was looking for a meaningful.
Who's probably the director?
Okay.
Marissa Tomei.
Yeah. I don't know people's name. Aunt May's actress. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, you're gonna have to say that.
Yeah, that's where you gotta be.
I'm sorry, I don't know actresses' names. I don't know directors' names. I don't know anything. I don't know famous people. It's not like they gave Aunt May much meaningful to do either.
No.
Oh, that's sad.
And she was far too young.
Yeah, I thought she was older.
She was
I thought
far
she was
too.
old.
She was supposed to be Aunt May in the comics. Looked like she was easy 78
Like,
or older.
I thought you would be more like. Yeah, she always had white hair. That's how I remember.
Well, she was just super duper wrinkled, and just I'm like,
kind of like Bebop, like her.
yeah. You're just like, you're old. It's like, you know what? You're old. You're old.
Gotta disagree. If Ben and May were that old, did Peter's parents have him when they were in their 70s?
Look.
I don't know what the different world is, so no.
Watch the first season of A Different World. Family.
What's a different world? What's that about?
See, that's your mom though. She's the sitcom watcher, so
Okay, good. I was like, uh-oh.
that's not me. She's
Maybe
the sitcom.
I should be quiet.
That's all your moms. It's not me. Not this time. We can make that happen.
Okie dokie.
If Ben and May were that old, his parents have him when they were in their 70s. Why? What?
I don't think it would be that weird.
Wait, no, because if
I think they were great aunt. Also, it could just be like not a real aunt. Just like you're the aunt now.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. It could also not necessarily. Well, no, wait. You could, so it has to be your sister, right?
Yeah.
Aunt May could be your sister.
Uh-huh.
But what if it was the sister on the opposite side, right? So it wasn't like, I don't know. What if there was a 20-year age gap, which also happens?
Yeah.
The oopsie baby. They were like, we didn't know we could still have children, and now we're very, very old, and here's my 2-year-old child. And they're like, is that your grandpa? I was like, nope, that's my dad. So,
like Richard and Ben are siblings. How far apart could they realistically be in age?
So do you remember Matt Houston, Skip? Do you remember Matt Houston?
I'm gonna go plug my phone up.
Okay. Okay. So Matt, he graduated. He graduated and he was what, 21? 21, I think. 21, 22, right? 21, 22. And his dad just had a child. And his dad was like 70 something. Or 68, 69, somewhere around there. And so he just had, like, his baby brother was at least 20 years younger. So I mean, it's plausible. It's not what I would say would be common, but it can happen. I don't know what to do with this guy.
Make him whip and nay nay.
Well,
Whip and nay nay. think Sally Field and Martin Sheen were the perfect median. Amazing Spider-Man's May and Ben.
Mm-hmm. See that?
So quiet.
Oh, it does that. Normally it'll be like, oh, with me.
Rosemary Harris, Raimi slash Mag. I don't know how to say that. McGuire, Spider-Man was a great comic accurate, but a little too old to be his surrogate mom. If you weren't already a Spider-Man, if you aren't already a Spider fan.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Spider-Man?
What do you mean?
Like, you know, there are different kinds of Spider-Mans.
I like Carnage.
Why?
I thought he was a cool bad guy.
What's the Rockstar Spider-Man? Like, you know, the one with the
He's a Spider-Man that's a rock star. I don't know anything about his multiverse Spider-Man-ness.
He goes, I play music and I have spider webs. Oh yeah. I feel like he'd be an angsty teen. Spider-Punk.
Spider-Punk.
Is he an angsty teen? He's like, you don't understand me, guys. I'm not like the other kids. I mean, I guess it would be true. If you are Spider-Man,
You're an angsty teen, I mean, so.
you probably aren't like the other kids if you're Spider-Man.
Well, there's that, but, I mean, to be honest, he's just an angsty teen no matter what.
That is so whiny.
He's so whiny. It's one of the reasons why I never could really get into Spider-Man is because it was just so whiny. And I'm like, dude, you're super smart. You got the power of Spider-Man. You are dating, well, as in the comics, it's like you are dating the hottest model on the planet. You're a genius. You're a superhero. I don't understand. I don't understand why you're still whining.
I don't know.
Basically,
It's Hi-Fi Rush.
to the guy who be the proud, and made him Spider-Man, who was also a punk rocker. Huh? Interesting. I'm drawing a blank on what to do with this guy.
What guy?
This one. I don't want him to just be standing there.
Just have him standing there doing like the Cooper stare.
But I already have a person who's gonna just be standing there.
Oh.
And that's the thing. Like they're like, it's time for you to get out. We're gonna kill you. Blah 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 blah.
Oh. Is he wearing pants?
No. I mean, he has clothing for his legs. They're not
Okay,
pants.
but like, can he grab something out of there? You could have him like pulling something out, like showing his weapon, right? Like, I have weapons. I'll cut you.
And it's like, I'll get you. I'll cut you.
You could do that, right?
Could.
I don't know. I had to ask who's wearing pants because maybe he was wearing like, you know, like the belt things, and then it's just like this like rectangle thing, or just a diaper. I don't know.
He's
What
wearing.
goes on in your world?
He's wearing just a diaper.
He's a sumo. He's getting ready to wrestle.
Well, I mean, there would be that, but to be honest, he's just a fat guy. But I really don't want him to just be you know, it's like, you know what, I'll come back to you. Like, man, I just hurt.
Sidebar, I find it interesting that they are taking Spider-Man supporting characters and basically conning them into
Retcon.
retcon, sorry, them into being entirely different characters. And then off topic, why can't dogs leave shoes alone?
That's a good question.
Does Shogun mess with your shoes? I've never seen him
No.
mess with my shoes.
No, he doesn't. He hasn't.
And I don't think Ninja did it either.
Ninja ate.
didn't. He
He did.
I only remember
Not,
old Ninja, I'm gonna be honest
not,
with you.
not necessarily a lot, but he managed to mess with them.
Because I remember Ninja when he would always hang out with Bubba and they just like sit in a room together. Or that one time he bit my toes. It was under the table, right? When I was eating. And
Oh.
little me couldn't touch the floor, so I'd like swing my feet around, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was begging and I kicked him and he bit my foot.
Mm.
And I was like, ah.
Oh, he probably got into mad trouble. Mommy probably tried to eat him alive.
Well, it wasn't like a bad bite, it was just like,
Alright,
it was
how
like, stop
is it
kicking me.
just couldn't save, but now Spider Woman. But I like. Well, I guess her name is Ghost Spider now.
Ghost Spider.
Ghost Spider. But I liked. I don't know. I kind of like Ghost Spider. I really do. But
Oh, wait. Gwen? Oh, sorry. What's the girl that Peter couldn't save?
Right.
Really?
yeah,
And
she was.
she wasn't her own
was like,
superhero?
No, she was just a girl.
Well, I thought Spider-Gwen was like always a thing. Well, not always a thing. But
No,
it's a newer thing.
it's a way newer thing because Gwen Stacy was one of Spider-Man or Peter Parker's girlfriends.
Yes.
And the Green Goblin was like, "Yo, you want to try and catch me? Ha ha ha, Chuck."
Is that the one like they like off the building and tried to get her and then she like caught her right at the last second and she went like.
No. He caught her well in advance. But physics. If you are going straight down and you are falling, you're like, ah, and then all of a sudden something catches a hold of you, and is like, nope. All of a sudden you whiplash and you just better hope that you don't break into pieces. And in this case, she broke into pieces.
Oh.
Snap neck.
There was the Spider-Woman that was like Black Widow-ish. There's like a Spider-Woman. I knew Spider-Gwen. That's pretty much it.
Resurrect all the dead characters in all the Disney franchises and milk them. Oh, of course they will.
Oh yeah, that's really annoying when they do that. Especially when they bring them back for like, it is like stupid that they're alive.
I'd be proving my point about retconning characters into different characters.
Yeah, probably.
It was like, see? That's exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't know.
What?
Ned Leeds isn't Peter's rival for his high school girlfriend's affection, but rather Peter's answer to Miles' best friend, but no one wants to admit it. I don't know who Ned Leeds is.
You should ask.
Well, I'm assuming it's his rival.
I'm assuming.
I mean, honestly, what if Gwen couldn't save Peter? It's more interesting than, oops, Gwen came up short, and when Marvel decided who Peter's one true love should be.
Yeah.
But also, Spider-Verse made all those characters super popular and mainstream.
But Spider-Gwen was already popular. At least Spider-Gwen.
I didn't know any of the other ones. I knew normal Spider-Man, right? I'm pretty sure I knew Miles Morales before that, and Spider-Gwen. And those other ones I didn't really know. Like I forgot about Spider-Ham.
I know.
The black guy, black and white guy.
Spider Noir.
Yeah, and then the like robot Spider-Man girl.
Yeah, I didn't know
that existed.
That's the anime stuff. I'm not.
I think Spider-Verse gave Miles a new lease on life. Remember when Marvel was toying with Miles moving off the Spider-Man name at a time? Spidey, Kid Arachnid, etc. Kid Arachnid. That's so funny.
I remember Kid Arachnid.
Okay, but listen, that sounds like knockoff Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like that sounds like a big, like you know, like what's it called? The Dollar Tree when they have toys that are clearly based off of other things. Yeah, yeah. It's like bootleg Spider-Man. Kid Arachnid. Arachnid Man. I don't know what Spidey is. Is it like a spy?
I don't. That one I don't know myself.
Well, yeah. That's what they did with most 10th main characters. Jane Foster became Valkyrie after being Thor. She was Thor?
Yep.
There's a girl Thor.
Yep. Because Thor was not worthy. Thor was no longer worthy, and therefore.
Sam Wilson went back to being Falcon and bumped, I don't know how to say that, Jaquim Torres off of being Falcon. How do you say it? I don't know how you say that. Jaquim.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Sam then went back to being Cap, because movies, but the point still stands.
Right.
Is it Cold War a good movie? That's what it's called, right?
I think so. I didn't watch a lot of the Cap movies.
Oh, you know, Natalie Portman wanted one good Marvel movie before being allowed to move on from Marvel and Disney. And Miss Emily says, but the last Thor was meh. I don't think I've
Really?
watched Thor.
I didn't watch the last one. Because, I mean, there was one that just came out, right? Not too long ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't know that. I wish Brown was old enough to watch movies because he likes superheroes and stuff.
He is old enough, he just needs to be quiet.
Well, no, but he just doesn't like. It's not that he's not old enough, but like he doesn't have the attention span really. Like he doesn't really want to watch a movie. He wants to watch an episode.
Right. And that's even questionable.
But,
and that's questionable.
but
You really can't, like, I'm sorry, it's like, weird. Exposure, man.
I think Miles getting a new name would have happened to Miles if Spider-Verse hadn't made him mainstream. That's what it says. Right? Yeah. And then, yeah, Thor, L plus T had too much in it.
Ooh.
It's all white.
I know.
It's the opposite of what you wanted.
Wow. I'm trying to fix it, and that was like, nope. See, because then it gets all dark. See if we go over here. Just making everything dark. Getting closer. I mean, it is, wow, it just got really dark.
Gore's a good idea. Thor PTSD is a good idea. Jane Thor is a good idea. Multi-Pantheon struggle is a good idea. But not all of it at the same time.
Wow, look at that one little switch and everything was like, nah. Go back to the default.
It says, no.
Look at that. What is happening?
You're just blowing up your screen.
Oh my goodness. It was just like, oh, you think that's funny, don't you? Wait, how about if we deactivate?
Oh.
I'm gonna deactivate it and see if it'll do something better. Nope. Okay. We're trying to fix it. I was trying to make it so you guys could see, and then instead it was like, ha ha ha, loser boy. All right, let's do the backlight, and then why is the exposure all the way over there? Stop it. Okay, so
Why does it get like streaky like that?
I don't know. Like
Because
sometimes
I would understand it getting dark, but like why does it have the bubbles in it?
I don't know. Sometimes I guess that's as good as it's gonna get, people's. And you can see that I'm drawing, sort of. Look at how dark that is. Look at that. Well, it looks okay there. Oh no, I'm gone. Alright, I'm sorry, what are we? Yeah, Thor, LT. Too much in it. Gore's a good idea. Men's fight is going on. No, Skip with the win. Skip!
What's the gore?
Gore was one of the characters from Thor.
Oh, okay. Oh, so all those are things that happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it.
Like a ninja. I mean, that was a hard fought battle. I will give you that one all day. See, I got that one. That panel panned out, and then this guy, he's just boring. Like, I need one boring person, right? We got one boring person, that's fine. But two, just chilling there. Huh?
They're tired.
I'm tired.
No, they're tired.
They're
That's
tired?
slack. No, they're annoyed. You don't know why? These guys are always getting into fights. We always have to stand up for it.
I'm like, the only thing that could possibly, be like, what if we put his arms behind him? But, like, he's like,
The anti-hand.
it's like, whatever, man. You, come on. You think you're going to take us?
He'd like have his arms crossed.
Yeah, he said we have him established that way already.
Wow.
Sitting. We'll put it backwards. We'll put him behind him. At least that way it's just kind of like, just another person who's about to get his butt kicked. Oh, I'm supposed to stretch twice. Oh, gosh. Oh, God. Okay, good. Alright. Behind. And I gotta figure out how to make that, because I really want... I want his sword to kind of cross into this one. But I guess he has a lot to say, so it's okay. So we're gonna put him here. You okay?
Yeah. So, did you enjoy the battle over your Pokemon Friday? Ha 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 ha. What? Does that make sense?
Did you have a battle over Pokemon?
Are you talking to us?
I'm like, wait, what? Did I miss something? I must have missed something.
Pokemon. The Ninetale.
Oh.
I was so confused. I was like, what in the world?
I think I actually didn't see it. So if something happened, I missed it. Because I was there for a while, but then, family,
Is that a Nighttime Fox season come on?
probably. Was there a fight? Really? Man. Now I'm going to have to go back. When was it? Over the weekend? I might have to go watch it. Watch the VOD. Did you get it?
At the end of it, Ice Wolf and I were counting the missed ones. He got it seconds before I did.
Oh. It's like, look, it's like I know how to draw.
Yes.
It's always funny when it seems like I forget.
Going to a good home so I will not pout too much. Hee hee hee. You should say hee 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 instead of ha ha ha.
Ice Wolf is good people. I've met him in person.
That's nice. And how'd you meet?
It was at a convention. He came by.
He said, "Hi, I'm Ice Wolf."
But you know what? You joke, but it's kind of the way that went. He was just like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Hi," and he's like, "Oh, I'm Ice Wolf." I'm like, "Oh, now I know who you are."
See, I think that's the weird thing about like online friends, because that's what you do, right? Like, I mean, that's not really that weird,
Right.
but it also seems so weird to like go up to someone and be like, "Oh my god, hi, I'm Ty Guy _cool."
I do that, you know.
Well, no, it's not weird. It's just like
It
seems like weird if you aren't one of the people meeting, right? Like you're just outside, like, what kind of name is that?
Right.
Like they obviously know it's a username, but like still. I like all the DCD people. That's good.
Yeah, and they're good peeps.
I really wish they made movies from the original Wildstorm iteration of characters. It's Wildstorm.
Wildstorm. It was a company from the 90s. It was from the 90s. We'll come this way and bring this in like so.
Original Stormwatch and the Authority.
Oh my goodness, Stormwatch. I have to admit I like some Stormwatch too.
Why are most of them bad?
It was the 90s.
Are the 90s movies bad or just not as good?
No,
as they are
comics.
now? Oh, are the 90s comics bad?
They're not necessarily the best. Some of them are really poopy. But, you know, they're fun. It's just a lot. It was way different in the 90s about like what you could get away with as comic book telling. You know, now I think now you have to work a little harder, or maybe not. I haven't really read comics in a long time, so it could just be garbage all around. I don't really know. But in the 90s, they were even saying, people were like, "Oh, like Rob Liefeld came in and he was just like, man, you can just take all my pages, throw them up in the air, put them back together, and the story won't be affected." It's like, that's horrible.
That's Great storytelling.
That's horrible. It's like, you should... What?
Okay. When I meet your dad, it'll be, hi, I'm Dylan 5150, otherwise known as Don. I mean, it makes sense. It's just like, it's also just weird to think about. And then, Wildstorm and Planetary had a good story of why there isn't a Superman / Wonder Woman / Green Lantern analog. The stuff from Ellis was great.
Well, that's true.
Analog. Oh, I love Popeyes. I had Popeyes for lunch. I need to stop eating. I eat too much Popeyes.
You do love yourself some Popeyes.
But they got rid of the beignets.
They got rid of the beignets, which is super sad.
Yeah, it's so weird. So sad every time I go there. Like, we don't have this anymore. I cry.
A little bit.
Give me a minute, guys.
It does hurt. It hurts a lot when they did that.
The beignets, they had like chocolate beignets. Those ones were the best, but they also had the fruit ones. They tasted like toaster strudels.
Yeah, they're alright. They were alright. Not my
I
favorite.
would eat them if someone bought them for me, but I wouldn't go out looking for them.
Right.
Mostly because I could just buy toaster strudels. Father the Kaiser.
No, I think.
Spam. Curious. Is this German and can you translate it? I'm gonna send some link. I can't read that. Mun der Licher. It has
It's definitely like Germanic,
yeah.
but it's not German. Yeah, Germanic, not German.
Oh, they didn't sell that? That's so sad. You missed out. They're so good. I'm actually in love with them. I would marry them if I could. A. I don't have enough phlegm. Pronounce it. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Was it a pastry? Yeah. You know what a beignet is? Like, those things like Tiana makes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the things Tiana makes. With like the honey and the powdered sugar. Really good. It's phlegm.
What's phlegm?
Yeah.
Snot?
I also hate that PH makes that sound. Makes no sense. How does P and H make?
Welcome to the English language.
Never made sense to me. No, we only had apple pies. Are they good? I've never had a pie from Popeyes. I've had one from McDonald's. It's okay. I wouldn't order it again. I had the cheesecake from Popeyes today. I was disappointed. I was very disappointed. They're okay. I hate when I I twitch and close Twitch. Ah. Oof.
She's like, oof.
I say oof for everything. I like Popeye's apple pie better than McDonald's.
Because McDonald's apple pie sucks.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really have high expectations for McDonald's. Because it's, well, McDonald's.
Because it's, well, McDonald's.
Burger King has apple pies.
Really?
I didn't know that. I don't go to Burger King that much. I would blindly take that. I would say that Popeye's apple pies are better. I don't really trust McDonald's. Why do their French fries not rot? It's weird. Because like they have to put something in it, right? Or like why would they put that in there? Like I'm not gonna eat a 3-week-old French fry, whether there's mold on it or not. That's disgusting.
It's like, I don't care.
Would you?
Well, no.
That's so weird. Like when you find like the old French fries in the car and they're just like stoned.
Yeah, but
It's
they're
like-
but they're still the same.
Yeah, I'm like,
And they're
that's
just not-
nasty. That's not normal. I remember when Burger King had pie. It was very tasty. I didn't know
We're
that.
gonna rotate this. That's why that's not working.
Why?
In perspective.
I didn't understand perspective. I just try to draw
Because
what I
this
see.
would be coming this way.
That's why McDonald's sells 2 apple pies for $1. Yeah, see.
There we go. Look at instant perspective fix. Change the perspective, and now everything is actually working.
Only thing good at Burger King these days are chicken fries. I agree. Their onion rings aren't bad. I haven't had them in a while, but last time I had them, they weren't bad.
We can bring this down like so. Since we've changed a bit.
Yeah, because like McDonald's isn't bad, and especially for how cheap it is, right? It's not bad. It's just like I'm not like I love McDonald's. I could eat McDonald's every day. You know,
Like most kids.
it's because it would make me real sick real fast. I always had this theory that McDonald's apple pie filling was just their leftover McNugget sweet. Ew. And sour sauce with added cinnamon and brown sugar.
Ew.
That is so gross. Why would you say that?
That is very nasty.
McDonald's fries used to be good when they used beef tallow.
You know that?
I don't know if I'm alive for that.
Yeah.
And if I was, I didn't taste the difference because McDonald's fries has always tasted around the same to me. Burger King jalapeno cheese bites are boss. I don't like jalapeno, so I don't know. Do you like jalapenos?
No.
I think they taste weird. Ich bin's and SN has won $5.
It's like, Ich bin's! Welcome.
You're what?
Okay, so this hat is...
It's funny, this kid in theater, he takes German, he's in German too, right?
Mm-hmm.
He likes to say German stuff just randomly, but it's so funny because he says stuff a lot of times that just isn't right. Like one time he said, "Wie kommst du?" How come you?
Okay.
And I was like, yes.
So I don't think that's right, bud.
I was like, nice try. Oh, my teacher, he explained the Schönen Tag nach thing. So it's
What?
N-O-C-H, not N-A-C-H, right?
What? I don't know.
Schönen Tag nach,
No? Schönen Tag noch.
yeah.
Okay.
Because Duran said to me,
Yeah.
nah. And I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
Schönen
I
Tag
wouldn't-
noch. Okay.
I wouldn't have understood it with noch either because I don't know what that really translates to, but the German teacher explained, he's like, it means like continue having a good day, like after you leave. And I was like, okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
So breaking news from my New York Times app, but Beyonce has now become the most decorated Grammy Award winner of all time. Let's go, Beyonce.
Wow. Good for her.
What does decorated mean?
Awards.
Okay. And that was just like, I was like, I know this isn't it, but the first thing is like she wore a very extravagant outfit at the Grammys. For people who kind of care about that, I guess that's news. I can't tell you the last time I listened to her music. Me neither.
I mean,
But
I'm more like,
congrats.
I'm like, good for her, man. She does work her butt off, so good for her.
I can tell you, I don't think I've ever willfully played her music. I have put on Bootylicious a couple times. It's because my dance when I was in hip hop class. We're supposed to do that dance to that song. And oh wait, I enjoyed the
Destiny.
punk cover of Survivor.
Destiny's Child stuff. I mean, I like Destiny's Child.
I mean, I like her songs. It's just like one of those people like, oh, you're a good artist, make good music. It's not for me, but it's good. You know? Like,
Yeah.
like if it's on, I'm happy. If it's not on, I don't care.
Right.
I won't really turn it on if I'm the one playing music.
Clutter.
You danced to Bootylicious, Lola? Yeah, I did. Except I wasn't Bootylicious. I was Flatty Patty. Like, yeah, I was in a hip hop class, and that's the song that we picked. Dead. Not killing the 70s.
My kids do that a lot to her.
They changed the Roblox step sound. That sound. This is really old news, but it makes me really mad.
They changed the Roblox.
Yeah, because it used to be oof, and I was like, oh.
Now it's
Yeah, because oof got copyrighted, and they couldn't use
How
it.
what? How does oof get copywritten?
It was somebody else's like voice clip or something. They copyrighted that voice clip because Roblox was using it, right? So they got like a ton of money. And I'm mad because my precious Roblox. Ooh, that is a whole story. What is?
the
Too old and like crotchet.
crotchety.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, it means old
Oh,
and agitated.
to play new music. That's fair enough. I love playing new music, but especially bad music. I love to torture my mother.
I mean, it depends on what new music. Cause some new music drives me crazy.
I use my cane to slap away people who want to change the playlist on my Zune.
Zune.
I'm glad that's an old thing because I had no clue what that was.
It is the old Apple.
Oh, good, and it's Apple.
Well, no, it's not Apple. I'm just saying it's like that. It's like an MP3 player, but just
Oh, when I was little, I loved my MP3 so
back in the day.
Microsoft. Basically, the
Oh, yeah,
boss of the
Microsoft.
guy who
That's
made the Roblox oof for a different game lied about having made the Roblox oof and decided to enforce the copyright since it was made a long ago and no one really knows where the rights to it are. Oh, cool. I'm still mad. I actually, I can't tell you how mad I am. I love the oof sound. Listen though, but it's okay. I also was telling Mommy about how much I hate Miraculous. So Miraculous is a
Why?
cute show, right? It's fun, it's dandy. The superheroes are pretty cool, right? You know what they did? So you know how Marinette loves Adrian, and she's Ladybug, but
Mm.
Adrian, who's Cat Noir, loves Ladybug. Did you
Yep,
say
yep.
something? Did you say
No.
okay.
Well, I'm gonna. Oh, because
Just subscribe.
Bradley
Yes,
Reedy
yes, yes.
subscribed over on YouTube. Thank you so very much.
Okay, right. So that was the thing for multiple seasons, right?
Right.
Now, Ladybug, who is Marinette, doesn't like Adrian. She likes Cat Noir. And Cat Noir, who's Adrian, likes Marinette and not Ladybug. Why did they switch it? They're never going to get together. Why did it have to change?
Wait, but isn't it still they're not gonna get together? You've confused the heck out of me. So the human version of the superheroes, so the mild mannered of Marionette loved Adrian, the human of
Yes.
Cat Noir.
Yes.
And then in superhero land, Cat Noir liked Marionette. Ladybug.
Right? But
Right.
Ladybug did not.
But Ladybug
like him.
didn't like him. Okay. So now you're saying what?
And now they switched it. So superhero likes the superhero. So superhero Ladybug likes Cat Noir. Cat Noir doesn't like Ladybug. They don't want to. They can't date that way anymore. And Marinette doesn't like Adrian, but Adrian likes Marinette. Why did they switch it? Why did they switch it?
Wow.
Why can't they just get together? Why can't they just kiss? Why can't they just kiss and get it over with? I'm so
There's
mad.
zero reason for
What
for
was
that.
the point of that? What do they gain? It doesn't change the storyline. It's still forbidden love
It's still forbidden love.
because of this rant. They just hate me. That's why. They say, I was watching Kaiser Studios stream, and that kid, Tyler Tillman, he's so annoying. Let's make him really angry. They love torturing you guys. Teenage soap operas. But I want Netflix to get new episodes. I want to watch the newer episodes
Of
of Miraculous Ladybug.
oh, I thought
Just
you
don't
didn't
go
like
on.
it,
I don't.
dude.
Okay, listen. I want to see. So, Adrian's mom is dead, right?
Okay, so she's no longer frozen.
No, she's still frozen, but she's dead, and Adrian doesn't know that, right? That's we've known that for a long time, right?
Uh huh.
And Hawkmoth, the main bad guy, is Adrian's dad, right?
Right.
Okay. And his little servant, helper person, I don't know what her name is, right? She has a broken Miraculous, right?
Right.
And she uses it because she loves him,
Right.
right?
I'm with you. What happened?
Right.
Oh my god. Oh, so my mouse. Do you see that? All this thing. I need to get a new mouse. Because for some reason, it'll just jump. So, yeah, so for some reason, it will pop everything over here. Right? It just jumps to right here and it just closes. So what I need to do is do that. Right? And so now it'll pop over here and it won't matter. It's the weirdest thing, and it makes no sense, and I don't understand, but here we are. There we go. Everything's better.
Okay, but so she is like, she loves him, and she loves Adrian, but Adrian, it's like, I've been with you your whole life, and you're a good kid, right? But she likes the dad, and the dad does not like her. He likes the wife. Excuse me, you interrupted Ty? I know, how rude. But, okay, and so the little girl, like the girl that's in love with the dad, right? She's dying. Like, this Miraculous that she keeps using is killing her, and she's going to die. I want to see what happens.
I want to see her die.
Well, no, I want to see if he stops her, if he takes it away, or if he's going to keep using her to get the power that she wants. I want to see where the relationship stands. Also, they've akumatized everyone in Paris at this point. Not true, but
Yeah.
I want to see when they start re-akumatizing people, because there's this one guy who always gets re-akumatized, and he's the Pigeon Man, right?
He's the Pigeon Man?
Okay, people are mean to the pigeons. He gets angry. He gets akumatized. He controls the pigeons. Okay, that's what he does.
Yep.
And he always gets akumatized as the same person.
As the
And in
Pigeon
other
Man.
episodes, if I akumatized you and you, I don't know, he's turned into Batman, and then I unakumatize you and I akumatize you again, you turn back into Batman every time, right?
Okay.
So do they get stronger each time? Do their powers change each time? Like, if it's always the same person and they always know how to defeat it, what's
the
gonna happen
purpose?
with the story there?
Right.
Like, how's Hawkmoth gonna get more power to keep the show to keep going?
Right.
What show is this? Miraculous Ladybug. Miraculous. Simply the best.
Miraculous was fun.
Well, they
Wholesome.
already resolved the Peacock Miraculous thing with Natalie. They did. Not telling you how. As I don't remember what happened because whatever his name is, the dad was like, "You should stop using this. You're gonna die." And she's like, "No, I want to help you." And that's pretty much how far I get. Keep in mind, I watch with Brown, so
Not telling you. It's like, I'm not telling you. Memer, nemer, nemer.
you should tell me how. Did they do like fix it, or did they give it back? Because I learned recently that the old guy, the like Turtle Man, he was the keeper of the box. They
okay.
like.
The Turtle Man. Your descriptions.
I know. I'm really bad. I'm sorry. I'm kind of tired.
Yes. Like, what the? Okay, but yes, the Turtle Man.
You don't seem like you like spoilers. Actually, I love spoilers. It's really bad because if I have no interest in watching something, I won't watch it. Like, even if people tell me it's good, it's really bad. But if you tell me a spoiler and I'm like, oh, that seems cool, then I'll watch it. So, like, I like spoilers a lot, actually, because I don't really care about the movie. Because usually I'm not super tied into the lore or anything. Like, I'll do this, but, like, if the whole show stopped right now, I wouldn't care. So, yeah, but I learned, well, I knew this, but I saw the episode where they, like, took the box and Marinette became the owner of the box. So I hadn't seen that episode. I knew it had happened, but I didn't know how or why.
Oh, she's the owner of the box now, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Remember that one episode? I forget what happens. It's like some alternate universe or something, right? And, like, so Ladybug and Cat Noir finally get together and they, like, share their identities, right? And then
Can't do that.
Like, Ladybug's like, we can't be together. This, like, because Hawkmoth tried to kill them both. Because he knew now, too, right? Because, well, whatever. But he figured it out, and it was really bad. And Marinette was like, we can't be together, Adrian. I love you, but it's not meant to be. And she's like, the fate of all the Paris is in our hands, and this isn't working. And he got really angry, and he, like, akumatized him, and he turned white. He, like, blew up all of Paris.
Nice.
It was, like, in the ocean. It was so weird.
Nice. And it was in the ocean.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like global warming or something. Are these kids' cartoons? Yeah, it is a kids' cartoon.
It's supposed to be.
Yeah, but really a bunch of teenagers like it. It's very short episodes, and the thing is basically I got mad or sad or had any strong emotion other than happy, and then you get like possessed by an evil moth.
You get possessed by an evil moth. This is all true. I mean, the statement's very true. And they're possessed by an evil moth. It's like, what? No. Yes.
Which makes me mad because she always says, bye-bye, little butterfly. What channel? I watch it on Netflix. I don't know what else it's on, I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't really gone looking. Because I just watch what's there. And then I'm like, uh-oh, I don't know what's going on. Whatever happened with... It's like Luca. What happened with Marinette and Luca? Because they were together for a while, but she actually liked Adrian still, and it was kind of like I'm with you because you want me, and I can't be with the person I want, which was not a good relationship. And then it was like, I don't think you want to date me, but Luca actually really likes Marinette, but Marinette actually really likes Adrian, and Adrian really doesn't like her, like in that kind of way. They're very close friends. Just in case my granddaughter asks me questions. Nice. High five.
Nice. High five.
But I don't know whatever happened with that. They were dating for a while. I think one of my favorite characters is the blind grandma. Or I think it's the mom, actually. I think it's the blind mom, but I always think she's a grandma.
You're hilarious.
Why?
And he was like, I think maybe it's the whatever.
Really
This old person. You understand.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. See, the problem is I'm terrible at explaining things, but if you know what I'm talking about, like, makes sense, you know? Like,
Yes.
if you've watched it, you know what I'm trying to say, but if you haven't, I'm, like, just talking nonsense. Like, what in the world?
It's like, what?
Could you that fast?
What?
Could you all that fast?
Yeah, well, I wasn't struggling with like, what the heck do I do? This one was fairly easy as soon as we turned it, and it's like, all right. I'm looking at this, and I'm probably gonna bring this down a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Because he's pointing up, and they're not necessarily up. So I'm gonna drop that down.
You wish you had that superpower? What superpower? I want people to know what I'm talking about before I try and tell them. Those don't look like eyes. What?
What?
What doesn't look like eyes? It'd make it so that they don't start rolling their eyes at me so much. Oh, that's sad.
Oh, those don't look like okay. Your mom came in and was all like, draw my eye, she wants me to draw eyeballs for her. So she's like, draw my eyeballs. So, and I haven't started yet. But then she did right before. She's like, you should really do your work, but just know that you're a slacker. I'm like, yeah, it's fair.
See, at least I don't notice when people roll their eyes at me so much. They're mostly just confused because I jump around when I talk a lot. Like I just switch what I'm talking about a lot, and then circle back to things, and they're like, pick a lane.
Who said pick a lane? Pick one. Pick one.
Please.
Pick one.
I'm trying
No,
to follow, but this is hard.
Focus. No, just pick one.
I just, one thing, because, like, it's really funny, because, like, I'll be doing my math sheet, and I take math notes and solve math problems really messily. Like, I pretty much write where there's space. There's no order, because it's to make sense to me, not to make sense to you, to me, right?
Right, and that's the way it should be.
And my teacher doesn't like it. It's like, it's hard to follow. I can't see, like, how you got this. And I'm like, I can show you. 'Cause I know what I did.
You're like, it's not for you.
I'm like, if you, because like on a test, so I guess, right?
And even then,
Ty's conversations take people around the world.
don't they? All right, so we got this. Look at that. We even were able. Oh wait, no, I'm not even gonna start that. You keep talking about you being around the world and stuff.
When you've been married long enough, you don't need to see them roll your eyes. You can just feel it. Oof. Sounds hurtful. Did you have a cool wedding when you got married? Like, was it big and fancy?
Me?
I was talking to Dylan.
Oh.
Because I learned you had a court wedding, and then you had a wedding, and I think I was at your wedding. I was
You
like
were?
a flower girl, right?
You were?
That's what I remember.
That's what
And
happened.
that's because there was a picture. I don't
Yep.
remember that actually
Yep.
happening.
That's fair.
And apparently, Oma was a little cross about the wedding. I don't remember why, but she was a little cross about it.
Yeah, well.
She's always a little cross.
Yeah.
Do you ever want to go back to Kentucky?
Yeah.
Because I don't know how strong a relationship you have with any of the people there. I don't really know
I
them.
mean,
They were all very nice, but...
they're very nice, but I'm not gonna say that we have like this very strong relationship.
And the only person I talked to, I text them on their birthdays. I was like, "Oh, happy birthday," you know. And then we'll have that little conversation. And the only person, I don't think I actually met him there, but Jeffrey, you know, he texts me all the time. He's like, "Happy Saturday," and I'm like, "Happy Saturday. What you doing?" He's like, "Work." And I'm like, "Cool." He's
Sweet.
like, "How about you?" And I'm like, this
School.
weekend, I'm like, school, and we're doing a play. He's like, wow, that's really cool. It's nice talking to you, cuz. I was like, thanks.
Yep. Always with the cuz.
Oh, yes.
So cuz. All right, cuz. Like,
It's just funny because I did not know he was my cousin. I thought he was like my uncle or something. I didn't actually think we were related.
you are.
Okay. No, my mom died 2 months before my wedding, and I had to pay for most of it myself. 27 years married to my wife, and I will still say now we should have gone or go have eloped and saved the money. That's so sad.
All right, so I think now, right, I just easily fixed that.
You fixed it.
Yeah, although now his
Oh, that-
arm's a little bit too long, but that's okay.
Do you have a honeymoon? Do you have a honeymoon, Daddy?
No,
If you could have a honeymoon, where would you want to go?
I don't know.
Or would you just stay here?
No, I'd definitely go somewhere.
Did you guys want to have a
Water.
honeymoon, or did
Everyone
you
wants
just
to
not
have a Hollywood. You already had a budding family, and not a lot of money.
go? No, it's fair. That's so sad. We did dance to Van Halen.
Van Halen.
Okay, I don't know what that is. For our wedding song. And they waited 2 years. Oh. Yeah, they did wait 2 years. Wah, wah.
That looks awkward. Fills the space nicely, but that's
What
definitely.
kind of music does Van Halen make? Let me see.
It's like 80s soft rock. I mean, it's not soft rock. It really isn't, but it was popular. I mean, let's see what song. Because I know TikTok is already.
Yeah, rock.
It's like TikTok has already given you Van Halen. They did Jump.
Well, they probably did. Unless I get into a lot of
Is
that
it
music,
soft? Yes, it's soft. Didn't do much for.
I just really don't learn the names of people,
Yeah.
like artists, until I like their music, and I want to be able to find them again.
Oh, you know what? I guess it would be easier to say hair metal, because that's what they were.
Hair metal.
Hair metal. Yes, in the 80s, it was all about the hair. They had so much hair.
I could just put it in Google, but my phone is actually downstairs.
There we go. All right. So once again, one page done with, or at least the layouts. And I'm just gonna come in and clean everything up. Mullet music, with another like 2.5, 3 hours, and this will be done. So it'll be like 5 hours, page done. That's pretty darn tootin' for me. Just saying.
Well, also, Skipperwing, I could put it in my phone, but I enjoy talking to people more. I think it's more fun than looking it up.
All right, so I'm gonna come over here.
I tell everybody we dance to Running with the Devil, which is when I get the eye roll. We danced to Not Enough.
Okay, so I'm supposed to get these stupid eyeballs.
You should do like floating eyes, like in Aquabats.
No.
That was
Alright,
so
so we're
funny.
gonna do Discord eyeballs.
What? Discord eyeball.
This one.
Why would you need to draw that?
Well, see, it's this one. See? It's not. Your mother wants different
Like
colors.
No.
So. Oh, nice. That's gonna make this so much easier. Oh my goodness.
Well, my least favorite thing is when I'm getting stuff for a presentation, and it's like oh, this is a transparent background, but it's actually not. It actually has the checkered background in the background, and I was like, why would you lie to me?
This Oh my, oh, so easy, so easy. I love me some photo shoot. Oh wait, here you guys probably need to see what's happening right now. There you go. Although I don't know why that camera is doing that. There you go. There you go. So eyeballs, and this is how we cheat.
Let's go. That's not cheating, it's working smarter, not harder.
I mean,
Oh,
again,
married life is worse than prison?
what?
Guys, I hate to break it to you. I don't think marriage is supposed to be worse than prison. I think you're supposed to enjoy your marriage.
Come on, it's not worse than prison. I mean, I've never been to prison, but come on. All right, so blue, just okay. Okay, and then Control S. Gotta keep this PNG, so it's eyes blue.
Like the Atlantic and I'm going down.
Control H, Control U,
Green.
green, orange eyeballs.
That's scary.
Oh wait, we need to do yellow for brownie.
Why? Like werewolf eyes?
Yeah. Because he said we have to do yellow, so there's that. Eyes. Yellow. See, look, even got my layouts done for that page that I could like work on it and finish, and we even gonna make the boss happy all in the same stream, because someone was nice enough to put up the actual emoji in a PNG. This is great.
You've got to answer to your spouse after years of listening to your parents. What?
Someone's bitter. That's not good. Okay. Oh, I like that. Was that purple? Nice purple.
It's like Barney.
Where's red? That's red, right? That's nice and red.
I think it's really funny that Miss Ebony keeps correcting herself. Because I'm really rude. I only ever correct myself if the sentence doesn't make sense without the correction.
No.
I'm not bitter. Just an observation of growing up. Sounds pretty bitter to me.
I'm like, I don't know. I'm just playing.
But that's true. That's when you're not like getting told by your boss at work. Like your boss is telling you what to do.
My boss, I don't know.
You like your boss.
I like my boss, so.
You guys make being a grown up so sad. Like I knew it was sad, but it's so sad.
I mean, adulting is kind of poops. Yeah, I can agree to that. But it's not as bad as they're making it out. I mean, geez.
Like, I hate being at home. I hate my job.
Eyes red. Now, I mean, we need to do. I know we need to do a brown, so we need to get towards an orange.
Life is pain. Anyone who's telling you different
Is selling you
stuff.
something. Do you remember what that's from?
Nope.
As many times as we've watched The Princess Bride. Life is pain, princess.
Yeah, I did not.
Oh my goodness. You have made me look absolutely horrible in this stream, even though I've actually done the work to get
that's
you.
what I'm saying. I keep defending you. It's all me. It's all me. I swear to God, I remember this Princess Bride that I watched last time, but before that, I forgot everything that happened in it.
Okay, now that statement, when you grow up, you'll wish you were 16 again. I mean, 16, well, yeah, 16 was a good time. I hit my growth spurt, started playing sports. Still, everything was being taken care of by my parents. Yeah, 16 was pretty good.
Yeah, I think, like, the teenage years are probably the most fun, because you have, or at least for most people, not everyone, but you have like more freedom than you did when you were a little kid, but still everything's like taken care of for you, so you're like not really being babied anymore, and you can do what you want, but also you don't have to pay for anything.
Chef says it's not that bad. I wouldn't trade anything to go back. I mean, so I had a great time when I was in my early 20s, but having like none responsibilities, like no responsibilities, because you're just like, well, my parents are gonna buy my clothes, my parents are gonna, they're gonna feed me, they're gonna all that kind of good stuff. That was good things, but I mean, early to mid 20s was some good times.
See, I think, Mandela, I would agree with you, because obviously I'm still really little. I don't think I'd go back right now, because what would I do? But when I'm older, the idea of going back seems really nice if I get to have all the knowledge I have now, because then you can be like, oh, you should do this, like you can make your life better. Come on.
Oh, but see, here's the problem. Well, I mean, if you remembered everything, but because that's what the parent, you have parents that are not horrible, that's what they try and tell you. Like, hey,
if you're a teenager, like you know this stuff now you're not gonna be like, my parents hate me and they're trying to make my life so hard and they keep telling me stupid stuff. They're like, actually, that's a great idea. I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
I totally go back. I don't understand the thing about going back and do it all over again the same way. Experience that I go back and do it different. Yeah. Look at this. I might lose what I have now, but I don't want to start over. That's fair.
That's fair statement. Yeah.
There are some things now. I have to say, there are some things now that I wish I knew, and would have acted upon differently, because it just would have been interesting to see, like what would have happened. Like, because there, you know how people are like, oh, regrets and what ifs and stuff. There's one spot in my life where I was like, man, I really wonder what would have transpired with my life had I done this. And what had happened was, I was in college, and this was before like concept art really took off and stuff like that. While it was being done, the internet didn't really show anybody anything, and so I was doing turnarounds of characters. And there was this one concept website, and I posted stuff, and the person who was running it, who was a comic book person, he was a concept person in the industry, and he hosted a contest and whatnot, and he was like, oh my goodness, people don't normally do these turnarounds unless they're at work and stuff like that. It was really cool. But I got a call out of nowhere from another person, another concept artist in the field, and he calls me, and first I was freaked out because I was like, how do you have my number? And then I forgot I posted it everywhere, because it was also my business number, so my business personal number. It was like young and stupid. But he was like, hey, what are you doing? It's like, oh, it's really nice to see people, young people trying to do the concept work and turnarounds and stuff like this. And it was like, oh, this is great. And he was like, are you in California? And I was like, no, I'm on the East Coast. And he was like, oh, that's too bad, because if you were in the West Coast, I teach at this school. I would get you into that school, and then you could come and be part of my studio, and I would pretty much teach you the ropes, right? Like, you'd be part of my studio and stuff like that. And we talked for a little bit, and then he was like, yeah, if you ever want to come out here and do that, you're more than, I was like, I'll pretty much take you under my wing. And I went back to my college professors, and I told them the situation, and I was like, look, this is what's happening, and blah, 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 and I was looking for a mentor to guide me. And I was like, what do you really think I should do? And they're like, just stay here in school. It'll be better for you. Instead of, which is what I do with all my students now, is like, wait, you have an opportunity from someone in the field of the thing that you want to do, go do it. You're young. You have no ties to anything right now. Just go and do it. Because if it doesn't work out, you can always come back, right? And so that's the one thing. Like, I really would have been. It really would have been interesting to see where my life would have went had I went to work with this person, right? and whether or not I would have been working on Black Panther. You know, like would my life been like, oh well, you're the character designer, costume designer for Black Panther or some movies or something. You know, it's like would have been interesting. And that's it. That's where I would have went back to. I'm like, let's check this out. But that's about it, because I really like where I am now. But that was such a huge pivotal moment in my life that could have changed everything. You know.
It's kind of sad that no one said, "Oh, we should do that."
Yeah. No, it was.
Because at least to me, I don't know, because I'm not an adult, but I think like saying, "Oh, I was working on this for the past like 2 years," instead of saying like, "Oh, I was in college for the past 2 years," like that's just so much cooler.
Yeah.
Because not everyone. A lot of people go to college. Not a lot of people have experience like when they're like super young like that.
Yeah.
So if you're like, "Oh yeah, I've been doing this," they're like, "Oh wow, you already know what you're doing."
Right. Yeah, Don, you're kind of right now. You know, a call like that to like, hey, come over here with me in California, clear across the world, does sound like you might end up being in a human trafficking problem. But you know, back then you're just like, oh, okay, sure, you know, pick up, move, yeah, no, why not? Let's try it. And I looked him up. You know what I mean? Before I was even like, oh, well, let me find out. I looked him up, found out where he was. He was teaching, you know, so not necessarily that would change anything. You could still be tied up, but at least the art stuff was all legit.
Like it wasn't just like it was teasing.
Yeah. I'm not worried about him trying to go 50. She bold guy. I still take all the chances. If you stop taking chances, you'll never grow. That's true. You're not looking close enough. Alright, I need to get this and then move this up here so that I can look at what. Oh! Well, there he is. Skip's been teaching himself how to do 3D.
Cool.
On the iPad.
Oh, nice.
The pants are really tight. They're very tight. Except for on the hip part. I mean, well, I guess technically they're super tight on the hip because you can really see his pelvis.
Are his pants supposed to be super tight though? Because he like
Yeah,
wrote
but not,
like 3 sizes.
Yes, but even when it's drawn on, it still looks like they're pants.
Okay.
They're just, well, it might be super thin pants, right? Instead of saying that
so
they're
they
tight, they're just,
stretch.
yeah.
They stretch instead of grow. Okay.
Right. So.
Because I was like, that's why they rip.
Right. Well, they rip because he's really big, but right here, it still looks like they were made out of like a jean material, whereas like it's just because of how the lines are. It's not thick line to indicate the thing, so that's why. But see nothing. Still very safe for work. What are you talking about? I made eyeballs. What other colors do I need? We've got blue, yellow, green, red, and brown.
You didn't do the purple ones?
Oh, I guess not. Okay, purple.
It's been fun, but I need to sleep before stirring the pot and causing more hate and disconnect with the administration next week.
Ah.
Well, I hope you sleep well.
Yep.
And I hope administration is nice to you and all your coworkers are nice to you. And I don't know, you find money.
You find money.
Yeah.
I hope you find money.
Yeah. You wanna know something so weird that happened today? So we were in the date, right? We were in the drive-thru. What?
Associates from that time doing. From that, they're still, not all the students, night chef, sleep well. How are the associates? Like, oh, I don't know. I haven't followed him. I haven't looked him up afterwards. I haven't seen anything. Once I realized that I wasn't doing it, he just kind of lost contact. Just didn't even think about it anymore. I was like, eh. Because it was one of those ones where it was like, well, this is never gonna happen. So why continuously hurt myself?
years ago, I left work at 1:30 in the morning, and my Jeep would start instead of waking anybody up. I decided to walk the 4 miles home in January.
Ooh.
Not smart. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
My older aunt, who never had kids, got mad and said, "You're lucky you didn't get picked up by a serial killer." I'm
Right.
6'4" and run about 350. Okay, I'm not the demographic they're looking for.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, maybe not.
Well,
They're just like, come with me.
because I mean, that sentiment, right? Because I had when I was in Savannah, I would walk home. Like, Savannah was a werewolf, right? It was really nice during the day, very touristy, very beautiful. The sun went down and it got crazy. Like, it was bad. Like, you did not walk in non-well lit areas. It was bad. And I remember walking home for like 4 o'clock in the morning. You know, it was at a friend's house. We were working or we were watching, partying, whatever. It was 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I'm gonna go home. And they're like, "Are you sure? Don't you want us to drive you?" I'm like, "Why?" And they're like, "Well, I mean, it's 4 in the morning." And I'm like, I'm 6'4". You know, and at that time I was still pretty tiny. You know, I'm 6'4", 160 pounds. They're not after me. And then I was like, you gotta remember, because it was a tourist area, I'm like, I'm the angry black guy. I'm the big angry black guy. No one's gonna mess with me. You know, and I luckily never had any problems. I did duck and cover from the pizza man once.
Oh.
And okay.
Wait, what?
Okay, so yeah.
Stone pizza.
No, well, okay, here's the
I know.
thing. No, so here's the thing. So like I said, Savannah was a werewolf. So at nighttime, if you were smart, your head was always on a swivel, your eyes were always looking, because you didn't want to get shot, because you would get shot. Like, people got shot all the time. And so I was walking to my apartment. And I'm like, and I looked, and so the street was blocked. It was a long block, so you could see people down the block. And you walk, and this car pulls in, right? And it pulls in really slow. And I'm like, okay, there's no one else on the street. But that doesn't mean anything, right? They might just start shooting into buildings and stuff. So I'm like, oh my goodness, what is this? And I'm walking, and then all of a sudden the lights turn, like he turns off the headlights. And I'm like, oh, right? And then next thing you know, there's this high beam, like he had like this high beam flashlight, that like spotlight that came. And I dove behind other cars. I'm like, no, I'm not dying today. And then he rolls by, right? He has his window down. And he's like, dude, I'm the pizza guy. I'm looking for like house 1412. And I was like, I'm like, I just kept moving. I'm like, nope. I'm sorry, you're not catching me. Had some crazy, there's crazy stupid stuff happening in you haven't lived until you've ducked and covered at 4 in the morning. Yeah.
I'm glad I haven't lived.
Yeah, it's not fun. Especially because when you really think you're about to die, you're just like, oh my goodness.
Yeah. It's not on my to-do list. I'm not looking to do that.
Oh, Miss Ebony's gonna cheat. Miss Ebony's gonna cheat.
Oh,
Nope.
He died.
Wow. That was a team effort. There was no. Although it looks like Skip's gonna win, so you win twice in a row. That is
Well, that's a little sus.
That's very sus. You're cheating. Yep.
Among Us in real life.
That is. That's super rigged. Super rigged. Shame on you.
Miss Ebony agrees.
Yep. Because it was.
Guys, I almost did the same amount of things.
I delivered paper when I was 13, Saturday morning delivery, so I'd get up at 4 in the morning delivery. You become aware of every sound. Yeah. It was a ninja win.
That's twice in a row.
Twice, I know. It's like twice in a row. Just saying.
Does that sound so scary?
Yeah, no.
There's like, or at least to my knowledge, there's nothing crazy that happens here, and I'm still scared to go out early in the mornings. At least when it's dark out.
That's fair.
Because I'm like, I don't know. Because, like, I mean, I know, like, our immediate neighbors. I don't know anyone else, really, right? So I'm like, I don't know what you could do. I don't know you.
I don't know. I don't know you. I don't know you.
And I always feel bad. Because I like distance myself from people, especially when it's, like, dark out.
I mean, that's fair.
And I
That's
feel like I'm
just smart.
being rude, and I'm like, but I also don't want you to kidnap me. Cause,
I'm sorry,
I mean,
but
like,
that's...
I'm like not small, but I am light. And not strong, so I'm great kidnap material.
I'm like, that is just smart. That's all there is to that. That is smart.
I remember I was walking Shogun one time, and I swear this guy, he was just walking up this trail, right? And I was there too, but he was like stressing me out so much. And so I cut through the woods to get like out so he wouldn't be behind me anymore.
Oh.
This is a big guy, right?
Mhm.
This is just like, and he had been following me forever. And I was like, oh, I don't trust you. I know there's probably only one way to go, but I do not like this. And so I went out on, and I walked the side of the road, like until I got home. I was like, I don't
So,
trust you.
Here's the thing. Now, I don't know about now because he's old, but when you used to walk him, everyone was afraid of you. You were walking like a 70-pound pit bull.
Yeah.
They were more worried about you than anything else.
See, and that's so fair, but I also think that's so strange because I know Shogun.
Yeah.
And, like, obviously he'd protect me, but especially now, he's kind of wise.
Well, yeah, now.
Non-observant. He's so stupid. I love that he's hard of hearing sometimes because there'll be, like, dogs barking at him from the side. He's like...
Yeah.
I'm like, thank goodness he came.
Yeah. $1, you are absolutely right.
At that time of night, you're either in danger of being a victim or being mistakenly shot.
That's what would be Yep. Yep.
Fair.
That's why I try and now, sadly, I just go to the gym. So I drive in my car and be like, eh. Because normally I would go run.
Yeah.
I mean, now I can actually go
Especially
back.
for you, because you're, like, big and
Yeah.
well, black. They don't like black people.
Yep. I know.
That's so sad.
And so now I'm just like, I don't.
Yeah.
It's all. It's just one of those deep sighs. Just like, I don't.
No, but I don't think anything crazy happens here. I mean, that one time that guy tried to steal our car, but like failed and ran away.
Yeah, that was. But
That was weird.
that was the time of initiations, like gang initiations. It was like you'd steal a car.
Oh.
Yeah, all they
Failed.
did.
That's embarrassing.
All they did was ruin our key lock.
Yeah,
I
I
was
know,
so
that's
mad.
sad. You have no reason to be out at 1 to 4 a.m. unless you're up to no good.
I disagree, but I understand where you're coming
Yeah.
from.
I understand where you're coming from, but a lot of people's schedules are just different.
As much as I recorded, he was right when he said, "There is no good reason for someone to be anywhere except their home or their work." And see, once again, I disagree. I disagree, but you know, I'm just saying. Yeah, just saying. Good lesson for you. To my 15-year-old.
Yeah.
Trust your instincts and always be aware of your surroundings. Yeah, I mean, if you were more social, you know, to where you're like, oh, I'm gonna be going doing these things, you would have protective things, right? And like, take this with you,
Yeah.
right? Like, because that's just the way it is. I'm like, I'm definitely the cautious, over cautious type when it comes to stuff like that, because, well, you know, so. But you know, because to be like, oh well, you know, there's no reason for you to be out at 1 or anything like that. I'm like, that's not true.
Yeah.
It's not true. But I mean, because for instance, right? What if my wife's pregnant, wakes up at 1 o'clock in the morning, and then goes, I really want a chalupa.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess what? I'm gonna go and get up and get a chalupa at 1 in the morning.
From work.
I leave work at 3 a.m. Oof.
Dude, you guys work
Oof.
terrible hours. What is this?
I would run home at 2 a.m. from work. Yeah. See? Ugh.
Yeah, no, I feel like there's a bunch of reasons. I think the thing is just more like depends on who's out there. Cause
Yeah. And where you are.
Yeah.
Too, because that's something to be said as well. You just you don't go into the alley with no lights and
Yeah.
you're just like, I can't see anything. It's like, yeah, you just don't do that.
Yeah.
But
Oh, that's so bad. Why
3
would
to
you,
11.
Why would you?
Ouch.
Ow.
Teens shouldn't be out. Okay, I will
Yeah,
give
I'll
give you
admit
that. I will give you that. Teens should not be out that late.
I don't do that.
Or traveling between home and work. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I agree. That one, I'm there for it. I'm there with you on that one. Well, we have made it. We stared at some eyeballs, had some conversations. Was really hurting on this one person. Like, you just didn't know what to do, and then he still chumped out and got a very easy pose anyway. But that page is done. I mean, it's not done, obviously, right? I got to come back in and draw it. But I still think, even with all that, it was 2.5. We did, 2.5 hours? And so that took me, I would say, 2 hours to get it laid out and it's ready to go. So I'm getting fast with these things. I'm really excited about how fast this is working. Thank you. You know what I mean? Thank you so very much for being here and supporting. It really helps and really, really pushes me to keep going. So as we continue to move forward and get these pages done, thank you. Thank you so very much. What is, some people got to feed their pregnant wives. Yep. Food from Taco Bell. Yeah. See? So yeah, and we will be back. What is today? Sunday?
Yeah.
We'll be back tomorrow working on this. We'll probably finish this page tomorrow then. Hopefully. We'll see. But we'll be back tomorrow, same time. Thank you guys so very much. And remember, born a ninja, die a ninja. Great time, great comment. I hope everyone had a great week. Yep. And I'm closing out. I'm so tired. So there's no raids. We're going to raid to go to bed. So
yeah, everybody get some sleep.
Yep. Thank you guys so very much. And we will see you tomorrow. Maybe. There we go.
The Ninja Empire is supreme, dominant, and unstoppable. Our ninja spirit is fueled by fire and driven by razor-sharp determination. When we take on a mission, we must succeed or die. Our style is unique and deadly, and no one wants to suffer the wrath of the Ninja Empire.